Today on the Tiger Basketball Report, we'll review the Tigers' victories over Drexel and William and Mary. Get ready, fans. The Tiger Basketball Report starts now.
For an athlete, there's nothing scarier than a torn ACL.
Athletes trust us with their care and their careers because we're a recognized leader in sports medicine.
Get back to your active life sooner with MedStar Sports Medicine.
Wise Markets Ice Cream Plant is based in Sunbury, Pennsylvania, and is locally owned and operated. We've been making our ice cream for nearly 50 years. We create roughly 70 flavors of ice cream right now. We use local ingredients, especially our cream, which is from our milk plant. The cream is what gives our ice cream a rich and creamy texture. Now, together with our customers, we've created a product called Peanut Butter Indulgence, which will be coming out this summer. It's a peanut butter ice cream with sea salt caramel swirl and chocolate-covered pretzel. How can you go wrong with that? Personally, I love our ice cream. If you come to our house at any given time, you'll find at least 5 packets of ice cream in our freezer. Our kids grew up eating Wise quality ice cream, and now we get to treat our grandchildren to it. It's been a pleasure for me to be tasting ice cream for over 40 years for Wise Markets, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Hello and welcome to the Tiger Basketball Report. I'm your host, Spiro Morekas. Towson was back inside CQ Arena this past week and picked up a pair of victories, defeating Drexel 104-103 in overtime and the Tribe 82-80. Let's take a look at the highlights.
On their first possession, able to score. They work it up top to Austin Williams, feed in the left corner for Lee for a three, and he hits it. Feeds it back up top, Morekas wide open for a three, and he cans it. 8-4 Drexel. They have hit 2 straight threes. Dribbles around to his left, hands it off to Mormon. Mormon to the foul line, out to Starr. He'll fire a three, and he rattles it home. Brian Starr with his first points of the ball game and his 13th three. Over midcourt comes Overton. Overton going to drive, takes it all the way to the hoop and slams it home. 27-20. Johnson takes it to the hoop, and it's blocked from behind by Morcell. Rebound grabbed by Drexel. Shot no good. Now there's a pass to Morcell, who will go in for the slam dunk. 30-28. Up top to Morcell. Mike going to fire a three-point shot, and he hits it. Mike Morcell with his 4th three of the night. He's got 23, and the Tigers up by 5, 64-49. Flip it out to Overton. Now into the paint to Rodney Williams, who stuffs it over Alex Thomas. He's got 21, and the Tigers' lead is down to 1 with 8:35 to go. Left side to Morcell. Mike into the paint. Mike crashes in. Basket is good, and he's fouled. Morcell, Adalamoto gets it, gives it to Morcell for 3, and he hits. And a timeout called by Zach Spiker. Lee up top, dribbles to his right. Feeds it to Johnson, going to launch a three, and he hits his 3rd three. And it's a 4-point lead. Get it to Morcell, left of the foul line. Bounces it down low to Adalamoto for the slam dunk. Overton down low. Williams slam dunk. 30.5 seconds left. Tigers up 2. Davis drives in, puts it up, banks it home. John Davis with 12, and the Tigers up 87-86. Swinging around right side to Overton. Down low, Morekas wide open for the layup, and it's 88-87. Johnson left side to Overton, going to drive, lays it up, no. Tap by Williams is good. Morcell gets it left of the lane to Davis, backing in, spins, banks it home. 98-96, Tigers by 2. Deshaun going to drive, puts up a 5-footer, doesn't hit anything, gets his own rebound and knocks it home. Mike for a 3-point shot, no good. Rebound Davis, pumps, puts it up, taken away. Tunstall grabs it, and he lays it up and in. Dennis Tunstall trying to find an opening, can't. Flips it, there's Birchfield with the 3, and it's good. As he gets it to Cone. Cone up top, going to drive, spin in the lane, turn and shoot off the back of the rim, rolls around and it goes. Zane Martin comes in, little 5-foot jumper is good for Mr. Martin. He's got 7. Back out to Dixon, he'll fire a 3, got it. Dixon with his second 3. Rowley gives it back on the right side to Dixon, fires a 3 and he hits it.
Come on.
Down 17. Mike drives in the paint, turns, shoots off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Eddie Keith lays it up and in. Eddie with 11 points, and the Tigers down 15, 56-41. Feeds it to Davis. Davis going to drive, take it straight to the basket, lay it up, basket's good, and he's fouled. John Davis with another double-double as he's got 10 points and 10 rebounds. Morcell with another 3. Good again! Back-to-back 3s by Mike Morcell. And the Tigers have cut it to 1. And it's grabbed by Brian Starr. Starr to Martin. Drives, gives it to Adalamoto, lays it up and in, and the Tigers have their first lead since 19:29 to go in the first half. 48 seconds to go, Tigers down 1. Rifle a pass down low to Dixon, lays it up. He scores, he's fouled by Adalamoto, who has just fouled out of the ball game. Up top to Starr, 10 seconds to Morcell. Gonna fire, 3-point shot, got it! With 7.6 seconds left. The Tigers take an 82 it's a 2, 81-80.
The Tigers are now 15-10 overall, 7-5 in the CAA, and as always, I'm joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Pat Skerry. And Coach, 2 tough basketball games, but 2 tough victories, and I know you like tough and you like victories, so you had to like the week.
Yeah, proud of our guys. I thought they, on maybe some stretches where we didn't play our best basketball, we showed some mettle and some resiliency and hung in there. And it's been different guys, different nights. I'm starting to feel like there's something potentially about this group that can find a way to get some things done. Now we got to get sharper and a little crisper at some things for longer stretches, but I do like that different guys are rising up and making plays for us.
The Drexel game obviously was exciting. Both teams scoring over 100 points, going to overtime. I know for you it's probably too exciting. But when you look back at that game, it was a test of wills. I mean, there were so many times where maybe you didn't look like you were going to win. You end up pulling it out.
Yeah, our guys were disappointed, not in the victory, obviously, but then the last 2 minutes, we're up 9 with 2:20 to go. It's hard to do what we did. We did find a way to do it, some turnovers and defensive errors and a couple missed foul shots, And then we had a good shot to win end of regulation, had a good shot to win in overtime, so you get a little bit worried, like, oh boy. And then we got a little bit good fortune with the kid missed a couple shots at the rim in the second overtime. But we did hang in there. It's we just we got a little tight, I think, for and you don't ever want to see that as a coach because we got good players. You want to play with execution and confidence. But we were it was a wild game. I didn't think we played great in the first half. Then I thought we kind of got a little bit better and kind of had the game. And then the last 5 minutes of regulation, and then the 2-10, like an AAU game broke out, and we just got out of sorts a little bit. We're fortunate to get the victory.
Now, William and Mary, you fall way behind. You're down 17 points with 16:49 to go. You're able to come back and win that basketball game. That shows a lot of mettle.
Yeah, they're really good. They were without a key player, but some other guys really stepped up for them, I think. And they were really hot offensively coming into the game. And then even like our game, we don't play great. It gets away from us a little bit at the end of the half. And then they get the chance to hold the ball for the last shot up 10. The guy shoots a quick 25-footer, whap, and now you're like, oh boy. And then at halftime, we just changed our ball screen coverage, and our defense really picked up in the second half. And we were able to take away the 3-point shot, which was the big key coming into the game, and limit some fouling, which we did early. And then we scrapped and scrapped. I didn't know if we had enough to get over the hump because we had they made a couple big shots even when we tied the game,
Mm-hmm.
But we hung in there, and our our effort on the backboards was absolutely outstanding. We knew they wouldn't play us any man-to-man, but our guys' ability to go after the ball was key. And we got a lot of contributions from a lot of different guys again. I think our depth really helped us this week.
Obviously, Mike Morcell hits the game-winning shot. Mike had 32 against Drexel on Thursday. Looks like he's snapping out of it, but the guy that really, over the last month, has carried this team, not only on the court but off the court, is John Davis. And I mean, he's putting up Charles Barkley numbers every night.
Yeah. Mike's practicing well, too, so he's going to play well moving forward. I really believe that. John's been unbelievable. He's the soul. He's the spirit. I love the kid. He's just a warrior, you know. I mean, he averaged 17 rebounds. I guess, you know, that was overlooked by the conference this week.
Yeah, if we're watching CAA, you know, John Davis does play in the CAA, so you might want to think about him in your weekly honors.
You know what? Most importantly, he plays for Towson, so and all he cares about is winning, and he just, you know, his per rebound, I mean, his per minute numbers, his productivity over 40 minutes is off the charts.
Because what people don't realize, he's hurt.
He's done practicing. He's just playing games. You know, so we got to, you know, just try to keep him fresh, keep him afloat. You know, but he's going to give everything he has. Tiger fans know that. He's going to give every ounce of, you know, whatever he has to help us try to keep moving forward.
So you've accomplished what you needed to accomplish to get back in the thick of things here. I mean, you're 7-5. You're in third place. You got to have your sights set on still first or second. I mean, until they tell you you can't win the conference regular season, you still got a shot.
You know, we're worried about getting better today at practice and then Hofstra. That's it. That's been the approach. That's been the mindset, and then that's not going to change for us. And you know, I know what we have, ability and talent-wise. We just got to try to. We got to get still a little more consistent for longer stretches.
All right. So the Tigers go 2-0. That will do it for us on today's episode of the Tiger Basketball Report. Join us next time when Coach Skerry and I will preview the Tigers game against the Pride of Hofstra. For head coach Pat Skerry, I'm Spiro Morekas, and as always, go Tigers.